Top of the top. What's the word? What's popping? Y'all already know. Salute, family. What's up? Tiger Topaz. Thanks for copping that new membership. Energy Exchange. Thanks for the donation and support of the super chat in this channel. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody that got their butt up this morning and tapped in. Y'all already know how we do around this time, and you know how we do on Friday. What's up, y'all? Good morning, Miss Jackie. How you doing today? Good to see you, Miss Jackie. What up, D. Matty from Cali? West Coast tapping in. Pillsbury, what's up? Big Phil from the town. What's the word? Efren Hurdle. 401 Rider. What's going on, y'all? My nigga John Shaft. What's the business? You already know. Kenya Range. Pardon me, bro. Shout out to the West Coast. What's up, y'all? I see the family in here front and center. B. Teller. Everybody, y'all know what's up, man. Y'all waited long enough. Y'all know how we do. We got to get through this. And y'all know we going to chop it up. Y'all know what's up. We're going to talk about some real stuff today. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff that... What up, Lil Mario? We're going to talk about a lot of stuff that we didn't believe or people didn't think was real. We just going back in the time again because we got to bring it up to date. We're going to be talking about Krayzie Bone. Krayzie Bone from Bone Thugs and Harmony. And people know I was just talking about him a couple weeks ago when I was talking about them and how, you know, Biggie was working with them. So I was speaking about them before this stuff happened with Krayzie Bone, but I've been watching this stuff with Krayzie Bone. Now it's time for me to talk about it. What's up, Double D? Shout out to Philly. What's up, Melanie? What's up, Annette? What's up? Harlem up in here. What's up, Don Ray? And y'all know what's up. Shout out to all the new people and everybody that's saying, what's up, Miss Deja? What's the word? 305. Anyway, look. Maybe just going to get into it because y'all know how to do. So, look. Hit the all notification bell. Shout out to the replay game. Episode 550. Now, y'all remember yesterday, right? Y'all remember what I said? You know, we had to talk about this real business yesterday. Like I said, man, I monitor shit. So let's look. Let's look at this. Like I told y'all, man, nobody care about black kids, man. See, I'm the one that's going to tell you the truth. I don't sugarcoat nothing. I don't get caught up in lies and facades of this world. The world is fugazi. The world is crumbling. It's just that simple. And you know how I know? This is why I do little test runs. The powers that be that run this shit, they do test runs every day on the minds of the people to see how the fuck they think. And when they say how people think, that lets them know what to do. Same thing with me. You see, I do a test run. That's what the media for. I do a test run. Let me see who care about black people. Let me see who care about black kids for real. Everybody talking this shit. I do work. 2.6 views. See that? My average is at least 3,000. Nobody cares about black kids. Period. So I told you, everybody talking about the youth, they fucking lying. And I be trying not to curse. But you see that blue face Krishan Rock, 4,000. See that? People care more about Krishan Rock, a STD chick named Sexy Red, than they care about black kids. The truth is always in your face. All right? So I don't want to hear nothing about no black kids. Because don't nobody care about nobody black. And blacks ain't nothing but fucking hypocrites. Because they don't care. You get it? That's that, man. I just want to prove, I'm always going to prove my point to y'all. Don't nobody care about this shit. They like the dumb shit. So we're going to get into it. That's what we do around here too. Sometimes, meanwhile, gas prices sky high. So like I say, I can entertain with dumb shit all day. But a lot of y'all, man, they ain't going to help your life anyway. But who cares? It's Friday. Let's chop it up. What else going down? Supermoon. Harvest season. What that mean? Bodies. Full harvest supermoon in Aries is bringing hellfire. How to prepare. Sorry, can't tell you. You got to figure that shit out on your own. A lot of y'all fucking smart. Figure that shit out. You feel me? Because a lot of y'all ain't going to get that shit. Like I said, when this shit comes to an end for a lot of y'all, then you're going to get it. But it's going to be too late. Because one thing I say about people, they don't believe or they don't care till it happened to them. And that's the number one thing that happened to black people. They fucking naiveness, stupidity is always going to have them caught coming up short because they don't understand we in a world of darkness and they going to always pay the piper. You get it? So now we're going to talk about Krayzie Bone. No disrespect to Krayzie Bone because I got love for Krayzie Bone. I like Bone Thugs, but I always respected Krayzie Bone. Because he a humble dude. I told y'all, all humble dudes that's talented, it is dudes I respect and rock with. I don't care what field they're in. All powerful, skillful men that are humble and perfect their craft. Those are all the men I respect. If you had it confused, because Bone Thugs and Harmony, they made it real big. And they made it real big off this song called Crossroads. And we know they was out before that. But it was this song that took them to another level. Because anybody should know by now. And if you don't know, you're just stupid. But they was worshiping the devil the whole time. And the crossroads is where you have to make a decision where God and the devil meets face to face. That's the crossroad. Choices. That's why today I'm also going to talk about everything that happened in your life. My life, all our life, anything that happens in life is by choice. A lot of things are by choice. They say some things are by chance, but that's on a Monopoly board. But you better know one thing for sure. And this one thing for sure. Everything is a choice. Everything is a choice. So I'm going to clear something up today. A lot of stuff we blame on Illuminati. A lot of stuff we blame on white people. We blame on this, that, and the third. But a lot of this shit is by choice. Dumb decisions. It could be a dumb decision. It could be a decision you thought was smart, but it was the wrong decision. That's why I told y'all about this industry. Y'all know I told y'all about these things, like far as sometimes they get into the game, but they don't know what they dealing with. It ain't just people sign contracts to get jerked. Sometimes people sign contracts and take oaths for the bread, but they don't know how far it's going to go. Or some people think, you know how we think. We think sometimes we're going to do something. We're going to finesse our way through that thing or out of that thing. That's how we do. But what people don't understand, what they start to learn now, is that thing called selling your soul and that thing called certain, getting in that certain tax bracket. Sometime a price comes with it. Just look at it like that. Sometimes look at it like this. If I sign up with a gang, hey, I might get rich. I'm going to get rich, but I also might die any day. That's what I signed up for. It's the same thing with the game. When you come playing with the dark side, anything goes. So your day gonna come is just on when it's gonna come and how it's gonna come. But guess what? When you sign up, you're supposed to already know that. See what I'm saying? When you're in the street, you're supposed to already know. When I come outside every day, I could die. Every day I can go to jail. It's the same thing when you get down with that dark side. Any day could be a day. So that's why they make statements like you only live once. That's why they make statements like ball till you fall, because they know one day they're going to get called. Get it? This is my opinion. But I'm going to show y'all something today. We're going to chop it up because a lot of this shit is about choice. Now, I do want to say, Crazy Bone get better. But I know how this stuff works. This is my opinion. I know how it works. He already is not looking good. He's been in the hospital for a minute. And once I heard he can't breathe, he on ventilators, I already know what time it is. I also know how the powers that be work. Sometime strategically, somebody they'll wait till a certain day. All you gotta know is, man, in my opinion, I don't think he's gonna make it. And it's not no negative energy, but Crazy Bone indulged in his own negative energy, and that's his own thing because he also was seeking redemption. And that's why I told you a lot of people you're gonna see that was in the game, they're seeking redemption. Why? Because the check stopped. Then again, some of them woke up. Some of them realized they was being used as pawns. Like we realized we got played as fans. Some of them realized they got played as rappers. You got to remember too, they got a lot of these rappers when they was young. So don't forget that. They also brought this stuff out at a time that was real pivotal in hip hop, but a lot of people didn't understand it. Now I went into it. The same time when Bone Thugs came out was the same time MTV and the powers that be was pushing grunge. Because remember, people keep forgetting about their history, man. As far as music, you had grunge, the grunge scene, that's Kurt Cobain and them. That whole grunge, slimy white boy, rock and roll, punk rock type behavior. They was doing dope, all type of shit. That was their grunge, the dark side shit, gothic. That was what heavy metal was going on, grunge, rock and roll. They started fusing that behavior into rap back then. Satanic music. And this is how they got the white people into it that was into dark side shit. A lot of Bone Thugs Harmony fans are also people that were into grunge and dark side energy shit. It was in the 90s when they started trying to test these black rap groups to do devil music. Y'all know that shit. Y'all know that. You know about the situation with Russell Simmons We know about, when RZA and them try to come out with the Grave Diggers. You go back in history, it was all the same time. It was around that 94 era, 94, 95, when they started trying to come with that demonic shit. They was trying to put the demonic shit into the black music because at that time, the white kids was into all that demonic shit, Marilyn Manson and all that. So I say you gotta know your history. That's why they got all them Grammys and awards. They always tried to fuse, pardon me, they always tried to fuse the demonic energy into rap, but all of us wouldn't buy the shit. And they definitely knew no New York rapper was going to push that shit or be involved in that. So that's when they started getting rappers from other places like Ohio. And a lot of these places like Ohio, Memphis, some of them were already in tune with devil worshiping. And because, you know, that's why I was telling y'all, in certain places like the Midwest, the South, they cool. They always been cool with white people. So you got black brothers that was in South and Midwest. They were smoking weed with the white boys, but they were smoking weed with the white boys, learning that gothic satanic shit too, while they was getting high and shit. See, I remember this shit, so I know. And what happened was a lot of blacks started getting into heavy metal. This is when white boys started getting into rap heavy, and it started blending. So groups like Bone Thugs and Harmony had more than one audience. It was not just a black audience. That's what y'all didn't understand, man. They had a big white following to this day. Not just a white following, rock stars, rock and roll, Satanists. When you hear the word rock and roll, grunge, heavy metal, you already got to know they all Satan worshipers, meaning that is the music dedicated to Satan. It's that simple. Satan is not a boogeyman. We talking about energy, all right? There's some people down with that dark energy. They with the shits all the way in. And you got some people that's just not. They opposite. Good. But hey, some people, that's what they're about. They study that shit. They live it. They breathe it. That's why a lot of y'all black people don't understand. People look just like you, but you have no clue how they mind and their heart work, because some people have already sold out, meaning they turned their back to what you believe and they into other things. They turned their back on how they was raised. That's how they sold out. See, they was taught to do this, but they did that. Get it? Anytime you're doing something you know you ain't supposed to be doing, that's called selling out. Anytime you're doing something you know for a fact ain't right, that's called selling out. When we say selling out, that means selling your soul. But when you sell your soul, it's not that somebody's buying it from you, it's you giving it away. So Krayzie Bone is now laid up. And this is not the badge Krayzie Bone, but we got to talk about the truth. And y'all know I'm going to give my perspective on things, because I do deal with the unseen. And I understand that things unseen do control what's on this planet. Yes, they do. So Krayzie Bone always been doing this thing. Y'all also know he got another major hit with Chamillionaire, Riding Dirty. You know what I'm saying? They still play that on commercials right now. So I know he still get paid off that. And Krayzie Bone is still straight. He's not broke. But there's something else I want to show y'all that I've been talking about this year. How old is Krayzie Bone? 50. Y'all know I went into this whole thing on 50. Then I break down the whole 50 situation of the 50th anniversary of hip hop. Mighty funny, Krayzie Bone might die. He 50. Magoo that was down with Timbaland and Missy, he just died. He was 50. Everybody that's been passing away in the rap game of this era so far this year been in that 50 range. And all rappers that want their accolades at 50. So this year, 50 years of hip hop is more than just what people think. You also seen 50 Cent on tour this year. You ain't seen him doing tours like this. I seen an article where Jada Kiss said 50 Cent tour was the best thing ever. I said, damn. So you mean to tell me, Jada, in the beginning of 2000, y'all was beefing, now y'all cool like that? And it's okay with being cool. I'm just like, I was telling y'all how if all the brothers from New York would have got cool and stopped beefing a long time ago, none of this rap shit would have never turned out the way it did. But it also was a plan to get it out the city. And to get it out the city, that's how they was able to take control of it, finesse it, do what the fuck they wanted to do with it, and that's how they destroyed it. They only destroyed hip-hop because they was able to take it away from New York, or actually New Yorkers gave it away. Because I keep telling you, nobody takes nothing, nobody make nobody do shit, but you can give shit away. And we gave it away, period. And it was big CEOs that had their hands in giving hip-hop away. Why? Because New York rappers was not going for all that shit. They wanted to do their fucking hottest tracks. Niggas wanted to drop down hot songs and get paid. Niggas wasn't with all that other shit. So my point is this. Krayzie Bone, he laid up, man. He been laid up for a couple days. And when I saw this right here, he's in the LA hospital. I said, strike two. Don't too many people make it when they laid up in the LA hospital. I think y'all been peeping that formula. Long story short, Krayzie Bone, Bone Thugs and Harmony earned their bones, and you see what they was pushing. They were pushing, what that album had called? Thug New World Order, something like that. They were pushing all that shit before the 2000s came in. I'm telling y'all, man, for people that don't remember hip-hop history or don't know, before the 2000s came in, they were pushing the New World Order back then. They kept trying to say, get ready for, they were pushing it. But a lot of us was anti. We already knew what the New World Order was about, but we thought we knew. We in it now. When Tupac said, kill Illuminati, he was basically saying, not kill the Illuminati. He was trying to say, kill the people speaking the truth about the Illuminati. Man, they talking about that Illuminati. Man, how they know what the Pope doing, man? How they know about this, man? I'm killing that Illuminati stuff, man. But really, Pop really was saying he knew black people was trying to wake up. He was trying to put black people back to sleep. Because they knew once you started getting in tune with who the Illuminati was, a lot of lights would start coming on in your head. But anyway, we're going to get back into that another time. What's up, y'all? Shout out to everybody in here. Y'all know the vibes is right. The energy is tight. Crazy Bone, he's still good, y'all. He still got more than Dame Dash. Do you see that? Dame Dash already got, what, 100,000? He might got more than that, but I'm just showing you Crazy Bone got $6 million, man. Meaning he been rapping for years. He been chilling. He's still all right. He's still good, you know. It's still all right. He's doing better than a lot of people, and he don't even got to do a lot of shit. But in my opinion, Crazy Bone always been a good dude. He's been a humble dude. But I just also know how this game go. And you could be a good person, but when you playing in their game, this is their game. One day y'all gonna understand what you should understand now, because all that shit is dead now. It's done. I kept telling y'all the rap game is done because the powers that be said the rap game is done, and they started tweaking and doing little things to crumble the shit. It was all by design, because it is now more money made off other genres of music. Other genres of music are less liabilities, more profitable, more promotional, and that's where the world is at. The world of crime is now terrorist behavior. They only needed criminals to destroy the black community. Now that the black community is destroyed, it is no more longer need for criminal behavior in America, according to the powers that be. The criminals are the demolition crews. The demolition crews fuck up the neighborhood. The neighborhood gets fucked up. The rich buy it back, resell it for more. Monopoly. But you can't destroy a hood unless you got criminals fucking the shit up. And that's how we've been doing things for years. That's how they say, allegedly. All I'm trying to show y'all is Crazy Bone signed up for that. You see him with that Grammy, right? Well, anybody should know. You only get rewarded for certain things in that playing field. And it ain't for being a good church member. But the point is, I already spoke about how Bone Thugs and Harmony, they group is around a lot of death too. And another thing with Eazy-E, people forget that Eazy-E sat down with George Bush at the White House. But what people didn't catch back then, before George Bush was president, before he was vice president, George Bush was the head of the CIA. We now know that George Bush and his team was responsible for flooding California with hella dope and hella coke and hella bricks, hella cocaine. And George Bush, number one hustler, was Rick Ross, the real Rick Ross. He was the one responsible for moving the dope and coke from Cali and other places. And that money had to go back to Bush and them, because they had to fight wars they had to fight the Contra scandal. They had shit going on, all right? George Bush and them had shit, they had business to take care of. The government didn't want to get them the money. So they got the money from the street. They was going down to Colombia and all that South America, banging on that shit down there, Pablo Escobar and them, taking their fucking drugs and pushing that shit through Rick Ross. But also, it was music being played. While Rick Ross was selling coke for the government, Eazy-E had the perfect soundtrack, NWA. All this is going on in Cali now. You gotta remember this, Cali. So when it was all said and done and Eazy-E had washed his hands from the NWA stuff and moved on in life, he got Bone Thugs and Harmony. And that's around the time when he sat down with, a little bit before that, he was sat down with George Bush. Now, you got to only understand, I told y'all a million times, they only going to salute you when you did a good job. So when Eazy-E sat down at that White House, that was George Bush showing him love. I'm just keeping it real. Because the music was the soundtrack, and the soundtrack is the program that went along with the drug selling. Dope man, yeah, that's me. Dope man. See that? See the soundtrack? So while Rick Ross was running around Cali selling dope, the soundtrack was dope man, Eazy-E. And when they were saying dope man, that was George Bush and them dope moving. See, because the CIA already told you. The news reporter unveiled in the LA Times, all that. The big came out the bag. So anybody know that you fucking late. They've been admitted that it came out. The truth is out there. Joe Bush and them had their work moving. That's right. And Rick Ross was moving that shit. And that's why Eazy-E sat down with him. And because Eazy-E knew about some shit. But then you'll see Eazy-E died after that because he knew too much. Also, that's when you'll see they took off. If you really notice, Bone Thugs and Harmony went to the next level after Eazy-E died. You also seen Tupac was with him. Like I said, he dead. You seen Big with him. He dead. So I already know. I always knew they had a comma on him. Also, look at Crazy Bone when he's throwing up with his fingers. See, these niggas knew who they was and what they was doing back then. See, a lot of people didn't understand. Back then, you had young Masons, young brothers in sororities. You had young people in satanic fraternities, all of that. It's just that in New York, we're not into all that stuff. But other places, they into that shit early. So that's why I'm trying to tell you, it's things that go on this planet that people have no clue of because of their naiveness. Just like I told y'all, Big was naive. He didn't know what was going on at that time. He just wanted to rap. Bone Thugs and Harmony to be honored with Cleveland Street renaming. They about to get a street. How many of y'all knew they was about to get a street? Meanwhile, Crazy Bone in the hospital. What up, Wax Dog? Big Phil, Shakira, what's the word? What up, Ski? Yeah, man, they about to get a new street. But let's take a look at the crossroads for those who don't understand what the crossroads is. It's the intersection of two or more roads. A point at which a crucial decision must be made that will have far-reaching consequences. That's the crossroad. That's why I told you the crossroad is where somehow, some way you're gonna end up there. I will tell you right to your fucking face. I've been to the crossroad years ago. That's why I talk how I talk, because I don't care about nothing. I'm not scared of nothing. I don't care about nothing, because I already been there already. I already know what time it is. That's why I can sit here and tell y'all what I tell y'all, in my opinion. It's all my opinion, nobody else's. All right? Nothing I say is a fact. But just know what I tell you, I'm telling you from what I know. So I'm just telling you, everybody gonna have their chance to get to the crossroad. Sometimes it's called in that fucking hospital. Sometimes it's called when you're in fucking jail. Sometimes it's called when you hit fucking rock bottom. It's gonna be a time in your life you got to make a choice. That's why I say most of y'all been straddling fences. You see why I told y'all don't do all that fake ass shit? Because I know the truth. The truth is you got to make a decision in life and you got to stick with that shit. And the choice you make is gonna be the outcome of your life. But a lot of y'all don't understand that because you're stuck in real time and you're stuck in fantasy world. So therefore, you waste your whole life going in circles trying to figure shit out. You keep bumping your head until end up dead. But the point is, man, I ain't here to talk about all that right now. I'm just trying to show y'all this whole science is some other shit. Because when you get rich or you play them games or you keep provoking devil, they say the devil come holler at you sometime, man. And Crazy Bone was trying to get away. Let me make that clear. He already changed his life. But I also want to show y'all, like I showed y'all with the Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston. I showed you in that how they was putting the game for kids. But by the time they figured out what was going on and tried to get out that game, it was too late. So let me show y'all, man. When you start playing them games, that's what happened. You got people that got jerked, blackballed. Those are the ones that took their L. Sometimes you might got to do your thing, but at the end of the day, you got to just cash out because the house always wins. And when you're playing in the music game, the house always wins. And guess who runs the music game? You should already know. The music game is not ran by people that go to church and read the, all right? So it's nothing to explain. Also, don't forget Crazy Bone was on Drink Champs a couple years ago. You see how fast time flying? So now we're going to get into the real part of what Crazy Bone really been doing these past couple years. These past couple years, Crazy Bone been exposing the so-called Illuminati. Crazy Bone been going against the machine. Prodigy did the same thing. Prodigy allegedly choked on an egg because after he got locked up, he still didn't listen. You cannot be down with these people, use their outlets, make their money, reap their benefits, and talk about them at the same time. You can't fucking do that. And that's where naive people go wrong. They don't want to accept the fact that they sold out or they sold their soul, and then they try to double back and get it back. But they being so deep, they don't understand they can't get it back. So you always going to understand that, God forbid, if Krayzie Bone pass away, you're going to realize there's a lot of dead rappers on Drink Champs now. And it seems like it's like when you get on Drink Champs, start talking too much truth, they're going to holler at you. And another thing you got to understand about these people, man, in my opinion, see, they'll wait on you too. See, you can run your mouth about some shit in 2020, and they'll catch up with you 2024. They'll catch your ass for that shit you said out your mouth. It's the same thing like the street. When you got beef with somebody, you might see them years later, depending on the beef, it's lit, right? Well, that's the same thing in the industry. You can't just be down with them and you start running your mouth about Illuminati and what they do behind the scenes and what you see in at parties and all this exposing their ass, and you gonna just live and still get money. They not with that. You're not gonna bash us and still be in our world of getting money. That's how the shit work. But that's with anything, man. Anything you take an oath to, you can't go against the oath. That's just what it is. Any contract you sign, you just can't go against the contract. And the oath is a contract. Simple. But I'm going to show y'all something, man. Krayzie Bone been going against the industry. He been campaigning for a minute. As you see him on Hip Hop Uncensored. Those guys move like they are suspect too. Meaning they cool, they all right, but I think they work for somebody. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. But as you see that? Krayzie Bone comes clean about the Illuminati. Mistake. And rappers selling their soul. Mistake number 2. Why? Because Krayzie Bone, you was with the smoke, bro. You was with it. So when you down with something and you ain't down no more, the first thing you're supposed to do is just shut up and mind your business. But you were still going on tour. You were still doing verses. You were still getting paid off of the group Bone Thugs and Harmony. So my point is this: in the world of the dark side, or the world they playing, it's just like any other world. They start looking at you like a hypocrite because you talking about the Illuminati and you talking about selling your soul, but meanwhile you and your crew still going on tour getting money. That's called double talking. So they're not too fond of that. So at the end of the day, like I told y'all, even they dealing with a time where they want to know what side they on, because they've been going both ways. 1 minute you're down, now 1 minute you ain't. You down when it's time to get paid. But when we need you to do certain shit or make certain music, you don't want to do it. So that's a problem. Because we all know when you take an oath, you ain't supposed to run your mouth. Krayzie Bone comes clean about the Illuminati. Then you got people like Hip Hop Uncensored gaslighting and reaching and just getting them to speak on it. Because some people are so infatuated with the Illuminati, but at the same time, they caught up in the Illuminati. They do everything anyway, man, the Illuminati is good content. I know there's a devil. Man told you to his face. I know there's a devil. How he know? Because he telling you, man, I was down with that shit. That's what he telling you, man. I was down with that. That's why he said, I know. Some of y'all don't believe in God, so you don't know about the devil anyway. You don't know about nothing. But I tell you what, everybody that worships the devil, they know about God. That's why you're going to keep losing, getting your ass whipped. That's why the plan is already in effect to wipe half the people out anyway. Because guess who's in power? The people that's in power, it ain't people that go to church. So you got to know. Yeah, look at right here. He was campaigning, y'all. Krayzie Bone. He believes many rappers are unintentionally following the agenda. See that? Unintentionally. Like I said, a lot of people was getting down and didn't know what they was getting down with. I wonder if Puffy knew what was going on. A lot of rappers didn't know. That's why they like to get young, naive boys from the ghetto to be rappers, because they can get them to rap about shit and don't even know what we dealing with. It was deeper shit going on back then than we fucking knew. Those executives was down with Satan and all of that. They was in, you got to remember, Jimmy Iovine from Interscope Records, Tupac boss, and Dre and them boss, he was in a rock and roll first. Steve Rifkin, Loud Records, Big Pun, Wu-Tang, he was in the rock and roll first. So it was the CEOs, the owners of these labels that knew about rock and roll grunge. And they were the ones prepping some of these labels to go into these lanes of this type of energy of music. And that's when rap started getting rich, when they got the white boys and the white people into it. But y'all thought it was just goofy white people. It wasn't just goofy white people. No, a lot of them were Satan worshipers. That's why a lot of that shit was cult shit. Wu-Tang was really marketed as a cult. I knew they wasn't a cult, but in reality, they was marketed as a cult. Because if you know about Wu-Tang, it was still anti-Christian. But that's another topic. I'm just talking about 93, 94, 95. They started pushing cult shit and demonic behavior through rap. That's all I'm trying to tell you. It was disguised under other shit. Anyway, give you a pattern. The Krayzie Bone told you to your face, I know there's a devil. Bone Thugs of Harmony, Krayzie Bone finds religion. And I told y'all he started playing both sides. You see that? He was campaigning since 2016. He been going against the grain. See that? 2016 right there. Let's go right here, y'all. Because time flies, right? Let's go back to when he was on Drink Champs. You're going to see how fast time flies. Look, he was campaigning since 2016. Drink Champs. He was campaigning 5 years. This was 5 years right here. So he was campaigning against the Illuminati for 5 years. And that's just right here. Now, also, he was still talking about them recent. So he might have been going hard against, see, that's 2023 this year. So we could say he was campaigning against the Illuminati about a good 7.5 years, 7 years, at least 7 years. He been going against them. So you see where we at now, right? But now it's not just that. Let's look. Krayzie Bone reportedly in critical condition after coughing up blood. He been coughing up blood, y'all. Prodigy choked on an egg. He was going against the grain. He coughing up blood. I understand how these things work. Look at who made this article, family. Y'all know I broke down all this vibe stuff. Biggie got killed where, y'all? The Vibe Party. Who was the main people covering the East Coast, West Coast beef? Vibe magazine. Who was the instigator? Vibe. Who was Vibe? Quincy Jones. But Vibe is covering this story. Krayzie Bone reportedly in critical condition after coughing up blood. Meaning I seen other articles, but it wasn't written like that. Look how it's written, coughing up blood. See, code words. He was talking too much. That's why he coughing up blood. See, a lot of y'all don't know this whole world is coded, man. Riddles, man. Everything is riddles, parables, signs, symbols, colors, schemes. That's how you finesse around the minds of the fools. Krayzie Bone's laid up, coughing up blood, allegedly, and he's on a ventilator. Krayzie Bone of Bone Thugs of Harmony reportedly hospital fighting for his life. According to insider sources, Krayzie Bone checked himself into a Los Angeles hospital. That's where he messed up at, man. Because them LA hospitals, you should already know what's going to happen there, y'all. After he started coughing up large amounts of blood, Krayzie suffers from sarcoidosis. Y'all know I'm wrong on that. An inflammatory disease in which the immune system overreacts, causing groups of cells to form clusters of inflamed tissue called granulomas in one or more organs of the body. Granulomas, something like that. But also I was going to speak on Krayzie Bone because I already had this loaded up. I was going to speak on Krayzie Bone from the aspect of how black men are dying early. And when I spoke about that in the C-19 situation, and I was going into the alcohol and how we had no clue how alcohol is the main thing that kills us more than anything else. And I showed the statistics and I showed a lot of facts. And I was going to use Krayzie Bone to show how not just the fact of alcohol, I was pushing it, the fact and showing people how we've been programmed to die before our time. And this is why we get super sick when we get older. But really, we're not supposed to be getting sick at 40-something, 50. That's really your midlife. Midlife means you got more to go, y'all. But we are trained to die at our midlife. 40s, we start looking at the clock ready to check out. About 50s, we get ready to check out. That's a mind program. We only die at those ages because we destroy ourselves our whole life. And a lot of people don't even do drugs. But one thing a lot of people do that end up sick is what, y'all? Drink. We know people that got cancer that didn't even smoke cigarettes or weed or nothing, right? Because I just found out that cancer comes from alcohol too. Didn't know that though. So this is why a lot of our people die of cancer when they get older. They ain't do nothing else, but they did one thing. They did get their drink on. So anyway, breast cancer comes from drinking alcohol, all of that. Mouth cancer, all of that. But they don't tell us that because they make it seem natural because it tastes good. And you know, y'all already know, man. We're getting to that another time. But the point is, Krayzie Bone represent the generation of brothers that are going to die early before their time, like it's been going on. So look, sources added he quit smoking a few months ago, which seemed to signal something was wrong, basically. The troubling news is starting to spread on Twitter, with many sending their good energy to Krazie's way. I'm sending him good energy too. I do want him to make it, man. But I just know how this stuff go, man. I just know how it go. All right, so we're gonna say KRAZIE Bone get better. We're gonna get back to KRAZIE Bone, y'all. We gotta keep it pushing right now. Shout out to everybody in the building. We're gonna get back to KRAZIE Bone, man. And we're gonna go to Ice Cube now because it's just weird how this shit relate. Now, y'all know I was just talking about Eazy-E. Because we know Eazy-E brought out KRAZIE Bone. And it's not just about that. We talking about NWA now. Just talking about NWA. How NWA was the soundtrack. And I'm going to say it, and I said it before, but I got to say it again because it's back in the news. I'm about to cook Ice Cube. I'm going to cook this nigga. You know why? Because he's running his fucking mouth. Now, look. I just finished talking about how NWA was the first gangster rap I ever became attracted to as a kid. I remember I used to have to sneak and play that shit. My mother told me don't play it. I used to sneak and play it. And I can look at it now. I was already doing little bad stuff. You know how kids do. We was doing bad stuff, but I ain't gonna lie. When we started listening to NWA, because I got onto it from my older homie. I brought the record home, recorded it, and I played it on my homeboy, that all them and my whole team, all of us, we was on NWA time. You might as well say one of us thought we was Ice Cube, one of us thought we were Eazy-E, and we wasn't from LA or nothing, but we called ourselves, we thought we were banging. We was already bad. So my point is, man, I can see how NWA started influencing us. And I also, as we got older, it's brothers that would I know brothers that don't told me to their face, bro, that's when I first started robbing. You know what I'm saying? I knew brothers that was infatuated, you know what I'm saying, with that shit. Meaning, we always is bad, but the music is the soundtrack. So my whole point is, it was never about us being brainwashed by the music. Our generation was a soundtrack. We needed something to get it going. You're not in a locker room or you go to the gym. You already going to the gym. You're already going to work out regardless, but it's the music that get you into that shit. That's how we was with the music. We was already doing our thing, but the music added that extra battery. So the NWA did gas us up. We was young, man. So at the end of the day, I understand it. But Ice Cube, this nigga's trying to deny that shit, y'all. Ice Cube is trying to deny that NWA didn't help fuck hip-hop up and it didn't push that fucking fuckery agenda. I just told you Eazy-E was down with George Bush. George Bush is the CIA. So I'm going to say NWA, you work for the CIA. CIA, NWA. I also know the CIA and the government love to use those three letters. That's another clue. Them three-letter names, shit like that, long story short, NWA, CIA. And you'll see, NWA, niggas with attitudes, got pushed, promoted, played on MTV. They got the most promotion of all time in history at this time. They got more promotion than any other rap group that was already out. NWA was the people to take out the New York rappers, meaning the people in New York would listen to real hip-hop at this time. Big Daddy Kane, Eric B, Public Enemy. We go down the list. MC Lyte, LL Cool J. We listen to real rap. Meaning rap that was based on partying, having a good time, chilling, having fun. You get it? Regular shit, partying. They came with the gangster element. We didn't know about gang banging like that. We knew about it, but we didn't know the detail. We didn't know certain things. But it's not about Ice Cube promoting it. The government promoted it. The government made their music top priority. Then what happened, like to this day, copycats. After they brought out NWA, we forgot we had to sit back and watch about 1,000 fake-ass LA groups come out after that. Half of them not around no more because they was fucking trash. But it was about pushing the narrative. While NWA was taking off, they started dropping Boys in the Hood. My point is, Ice Cube, you always had your hands in the pot, bro. Meaning, look, we all did dirt. See, I'm a man. I told y'all, I was in the street doing dirt. I told you I ain't perfect. I told you every day it's about me getting my shit in order, getting right. So I can admit the fuck shit I did. Meaning, anybody raised in the street, thinking about the streets, we was raised wrong. We did wrong shit. Period. Ice Cube wants to sit here and make it like he ain't fucking do nothing. He wants to keep his hands clean of the shit he rapped about. Instead of him just saying, y'all, you know what? Yo, man, it was just rap. I was young back then. I was just rapping. That's it. I was young, man. I was just doing my thing. I didn't look at it like that. That's all he had to say. Mind you, Ice Cube was not even from Compton. He's from a good home, and he's not even from Compton, period. That's what y'all forget too about Ice Cube. And he don't want to admit it. Now look what he said, y'all. He said some arrogant ass shit. Taking to Twitter on Thursday, the No Vaseline rapper responded to a fan's claim that his music brought nothing but trouble to Black and Latino communities. Look at what Ice Cube said, y'all. He said, that's bullshit. This is what he wrote. Crack was in the neighborhoods a decade before gangster rap. Nigga, you a fucking liar. You stupid motherfucker. I ain't no damn idiot. Nigga, I know for a fact when that shit came out, I was in fucking junior high school, nigga. And crack was not out before that, dummy. He trying to say crack was out before in the 70s. Motherfucker, crack was not out like that. Yeah, there was freebasing, but that was behind the scenes. Freebasing back then is the same way that right now motherfuckers smoke Molly. Everybody don't smoke Molly outright, but there's people right now that smoke Molly behind the scenes. People smoke Percocets behind the scenes. It's not popular. That's how crack. People was freebasing back then, but it wasn't popular. Crack was popular in the fucking 80s when y'all niggas came out. Y'all see this nigga lying? Crack was in the neighborhoods a decade before gangster rap. Lie right there. See that? They think everybody that know the truth dead and stupid, y'all. Now, I know my people in the chat cooking, the people tapping in. Y'all know that's a fucking lie. This man said crack was in the neighborhood a decade before gangster rap. Who buying that shit? I got to look at the chat on this one. I'm sorry. 70s was Coca and John Triple. All right. That's right. 70s was Coke. That's right. Coke. Party. That's right. 81, 82 crack. Let's keep it real now. Y'all I need y'all to speak up on this, man. Sometimes y'all got to tap in this with this episode sometime, my people. Sometimes y'all can't just be caught up in the chat. Y'all got to be up on the stage. We here. You feel me? Y'all know it's Friday. Now we got to talk about this. NWA, he made me and my friends well in New Jersey, late 80s and early 90s. What up, A? Crack hit New York in like 84, 85. Thank you. This nigga Ice Cube lying, man. He talking about, look, crack was in the hood before NWA. This nigga switching up timeline. This is his story. It's a lie. This is his story. This ain't the real story. This is his story. Anyway, we know the real story. So let's get back into this, y'all. Shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. We about to cook this nigga Ice Cube. He's a fucking fraud. You know why? Ice Cube still trying to get paid. The white man ain't giving Ice Cube no more checks. So he about to drop an album. Remember I said that yesterday? Now look, this nigga lied and said crack was in the neighborhoods a decade before gangster rap. In the 70s, they called it freebase. All right, niggas, we're going to put that to the side. Let's look at what else he said, y'all. So was heroin, weed, and Molly's. Gangbanging. Was Molly in the fucking hood before gangster rap, y'all? Man, Ice Cube made me want to go smack fire out his face right now. Ice Cube, you was rocking a fucking Jerry curl, rapping about gang banging. You was not a fucking gang banger. You was a fake gangster. That's why they made a movie about you niggas called CB4. And CB4 was about you, Ice Cube. It was about you. That's why I told my people, you got to watch all the old movies. CB4 showed you that the gangster rap was some manufactured bullshit by lames. Dr. Dre was not a killer. Ice Cube was not a killer. NWA might have been a real one, but at the end of the day, Eazy-E might have been the real one, but he was working with George Bush. So they was fake. Do you get it? Anyway, look, this man said Molly was out back in the day before gangster rap. I'm telling y'all, I think we all need to just take Ice Cube card, just let that man go about his business. He is fucking finished. This man said Molly was in the hood before gangster rap. He basically making a cop out. What he's saying, let me rewind this shit. Basically what he's saying, look. The hood was already fucked up before NWA. That's some bullshit. The hood already had crack. Them niggas already had motherfucking freebase. They already had heroin, weed, and Molly, and gangbanging, man. We ain't had nothing to do with that shit. It wasn't our music that made that shit fucked up worse. We ain't fuck rap up. Look what he said, y'all. Gangbanging, drive-bys, pimping and hoeing, dropping out of school, young girls getting pregnant, cussing, using the N-word. It was all there before NWA. Wow. That nigga reached. You see that? You see that? My point is this. Instead of this man just saying, I was young. That's what was going on back then. I was just rapping about what was going on, how we was raised. I didn't know it was going to have an effect on the people like this. I didn't know. That's all he had to say. But he ain't say that, y'all. He copping out. He playing a blame game. He basically saying the hood was already fucked up. Fuck the hood. I mean, fuck them dirty motherfuckers. Man, them motherfuckers was already having kids before their time. They was already using the N-word. Man, they bum ass was already dropping out. They was already doing mollies and drive-bys before we came, man. The hood was already fucked up. That's what he's saying. Why he's saying that? Because Ice Cube was raised in a good home. That's why. He wasn't raised in no fucking hood. So he don't give a fuck. Told y'all these niggas ain't shit. I spit on my goddamn computer screen. Fuck, just to spit in his face. Told you, man. I looked up to Ice Cube. Oh, that's why I'm mad at these dudes, because I looked up to them. And my point is not that I looked up to, I'm mad. My whole thing, when I first started from the rip, I said, yo, none of these dudes even apologized, dog. I told y'all, the only person I heard apologize out their mouth was Juicy J from 3-6 Mafia. And he said he was sorry for all that shit he put out. Get it? Because they was getting accused of devil worshiping. They was rapping about doing drugs, all that shit. Juicy J is the only one I seen be a man and say, you know what? I apologize for that music we put out, man. That's all niggas got to do. Just keep it real. Niggas don't do that because they want to get paid. You can't bash NWA music and still get paid. He's scared he ain't gonna be able to do no tours off that shit no more. He's scared he ain't gonna be able to get no more checks. He's scared niggas ain't gonna want to see that movie. But I told you about Ice Cube like I told you about all them bum old niggas born in the 60s. Niggas born in them 60s, and a lot of them motherfucking niggas is coons. Meaning, once they got that money and got in the white man graces, ain't no turning back. Ice Cube, another one, all he been doing is getting checks from that white man, y'all. And he don't want to stop his money. Because if he denounced NWA, that's him denying his bag. He know that movie is out where they rewrote it and made Eazy-E like a fucking chump. So I don't like them dudes, man. Him and Dre is frauds. That's why they still cool to this day. This nigga Ice Cube, just look. Now I want everybody to, especially if you black and Latino, just look at what this dude said. He said that's some bullshit. NWA had nothing to do with the hood being fucked up. He said crack was there before. He said it was there a whole decade before. He said motherfuckers was on Molly back in the day. Oh my God. And he also, this is a shot at the young lady saying basically, man, there was young girls already getting pregnant. Man, them niggas already cursing, using the N-word. He said, man, that was all there before NWA. But what you do, Ice Cube, one thing you did do, nigga, you exploited it. Yeah, let's say it all was there. You still exploited it and got paid off it, didn't you, dumb nigga? That's why you supposed to keep it real. Because you got paid off that shit. You would not be Ice Cube to this day. You would never have fucking movies. You would not be rich to this day if it wasn't for NWA. But you ain't going to say that because that's part of your legacy. And you's a fucking coon too. That's why I'm glad the white man dragging you now too. You ain't doing no more movies, nigga. No more. Because they ain't giving y'all niggas no more budgets. Guess why they gave you niggas money before? They only gave you money before to push agendas, nigga. All right, that's it. All that shit is done already. Let's go, man. Let's go back to these clown rappers. Look at this Zesty man. See, Gunna. Now you see why he out of jail? Now you see how this, don't forget, this is the same dude just sold out a concert in New York City. Why? Because I told you, man, they are now rapping to the rainbow community, man. The rainbow community is the highest consumers of music right now. So they don't got to cater to nobody, no hood. They don't care if you care about snitching. They don't care if you care about zestiness. They don't care about none of that shit because the powers that be turned their back on the hood. They're not making music for the hood no more. He's a zesty dude that snitched on Young Thug, in my opinion. All right. And he's still walking around like everything's sweet. That's why this is another sign to show you the streets is dead, rap is dead. Gunna, my secret is staying fit, talking about having sex. But look how TMZ pictures it. Do you see how TMZ documents all of the black dummies, the trolls, the snitches, the clowns? Guess who else get paid off of black clowns? Here we go, y'all. Adam 22. This is my important part of the show. This is why I'm going to have some fun now. Because I'm going to do some clowning right now. And I'm going to show y'all what I've been telling y'all. Today, I'm going to use Adam 22. Now, mind you, I ain't mad at Adam 22. Why? Because the white man gonna always be the white man, dog. That's why I keep telling y'all, you can't keep getting mad at somebody for who they are. If somebody keeps showing you who they are, you're supposed to already know. Either you got two options, either deal with them or you go the other way. Nah, but y'all like to entertain motherfuckers. So now I'm going to entertain Adam 22. And the thing I'm going to say about Adam 22 is he finessed the fuck out of black niggas. He finesses the fuck out of black street dudes. Adam 22 also knows that black men that follow the streets are fucking dumb. He also is a man that is connected more than you know. That's why I'm going to show y'all today how some people have mastered the art of playing stupid because they know black people are stupid. And when you act stupid, that's how you make black people believe you. And y'all keep getting tricked. But now you've been tricked the last time because the trick's on you and the joke's on you. Adam 22 is another individual that came on the internet to block traffic. I told you, YouTube was about to be the next biggest thing spoken over 5 years ago. A lot of companies started to understand that. Little did y'all know, YouTube was also a way for us to be powerful, network, create our own platforms, our own news, our own media, our own connections, our own thing. But you'll see a lot of niggas came on here from the street and they brought street shit here and they did a lot of other shit. The street niggas did start getting paid, making a little money. So they start putting these characters in place to block that shit. Adam 22 is one of them. Then I break it down in this channel, how it's niggas like me that give traffic to other channels. That's how I do. Many times y'all tapped on this channel, when the shit go off, Drink Champs come on. Many a times, big shit come on after my shit. But my shit ain't gonna come on after no big platform. That's how the game is rigged. So when all of us be YouTubing, all that traffic go to niggas like Adam 22. It go to Vlad. It go to Drink Champs. Get it? We the small fries. But they got the algorithm rigged up where all the young motherfuckers get blocked by the big motherfuckers. Y'all don't understand the game. How the fuck big motherfucker coming after me, but my shit don't come on after them? Why? Because I get 1,000 subscribers off the rip if my shit come on after Drink Champs. Get it? It ain't gonna go like that. That's why I've been telling y'all over and over and over, this shit rigged. Don't listen to fucking dumbass analytics. They fucking lie, y'all. They lie to us. You following algorithms, that's why your fucking channel crashing. That's the plan. You feel me? But I'm gonna show y'all with Adam 22, y'all. I'm gonna show you a chameleon. I'm gonna show you a goddamn slickster. I'm gonna show you a nigga that play with magic. All right, because he can trick y'all. He ain't never gonna trick me. So let's take a look. Adam 2 says some zestiness, but you'll see every now and then Adam 22, he stays in line with the agenda. And Adam 22 is talking about Drake's meat, talking about Drake got a missile on him. He's talking about what's between Drake's legs. All right, we're going to leave that alone. I just want to show you. Number one, he's pushing the Zesty agenda. He pushes all agendas. Everybody got mad at Adam 22 a couple weeks ago when he admitted he let a porno man smash his girl. They get mad. Adam 22, he's stupid, man. And what I said, you fucking dumb niggas don't understand something. He's white. In a European culture, that stuff is natural. That's what they do. Another thing you dumb niggas don't understand is some men like Adam might get his rocks off by watching another man plow his wife, because that's what they do. Black people, pardon me, I hate to talk about race, but every day is race. I'm sorry. It's America. Because this man got mind control over black people. It's black street dudes. The reason why I say that, because they get mad at the stuff he does when he's supposed to do. You can't get mad at a devil or a person for being who they are. I'm not saying he a devil, but I'm just saying he do what he do. And y'all the ones that tune into his shit. You sit and watch him, but all he does is exploit dumb black people. He exploits their stupid ass. And he also pushes agendas. But I'm going to show y'all something. Salute, man. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. Thank y'all all for supporting the channel. Thank y'all for hitting the cash app. Thank you very much. But we got to get back to this because I don't want to forget. I'm just showing you all he does is push agendas. Now let's look. He built this platform of black people too. Not saying that he finessed black people. Black people signed up to get finessed. Now let's look. Adam 22 is now who you think he is. He also is a low-key troll. He be also trolling black people low-key and making fools of them and getting paid. See that? That nigga's a chameleon. Huh. You see how that man can transform? He's from Hollywood. And he down with that gothic satanic stuff. In my opinion. See that? And he loved to exploit black weirdos. Remember Boot Gang was going around doing mad stupidity? Yeah, Adam 22 is the one that monetized all the... He monetizes all dumb niggas and get paid. You see him right there? You see how he look like three different people? See him right there with a bald head? That man's a chameleon there, man. That man can transform. That man play with magic. See him right there? See him right there? That's how y'all be getting finessed. See that? Trippy Red, another clown. 6ix9ine homeboy. Clown. Fake ass blood. Clown. These are black gothic niggas. These are black satanic rock and roll ass niggas. I already broke all this shit down to y'all. All right? That nigga Trippy Red is a black rock and roll satanic shit because the punk rockers, the grunge people, heavy metal, they've been infused into hip hop. So that's why he's in hip hop, because he came in with the infusion. And it's a whole nother lane. So it don't matter what you think about Adam 22. He got another lane of who? Black weirdos. See that? Look at him. See how he flex on you? See how he flip it on you? See how he can transform on you? He can look like a white skinhead 1 minute. He can look like a white surfboarder 1 minute. You heard? He can look like the cool white boy from the hood. That man got talent when it comes to finessing them brains. I'm gonna give him that. He's a magician. When that man comes to switching his character, he's a beast. I'm gonna give him that. Lil Pump says Adam 22 was sleeping with your old girl. See that? It's also a lot of people on YouTube, man. They done outright admit it out their mouth. They got fetishes for young. That's why I say, man. Now y'all see, let me rewind. Because I ain't letting this shit off the hook. Now y'all see why a lot of people don't care about this shit? The reason why a lot of people don't care about kids, because a lot of people like to play with kids. Don't you get it? That's why when they see these videos, they don't want no parts of that shit. I told you there's a lot of chesters on the fucking internet. The number one device for chesters is the internet. They love it. They got to check in on the internet. They always got to be on the fucking internet. They can't holler at nobody. They love the internet. So I just want to show y'all, nobody cares about black kids. That's why it only got 2,000 views. I'm talking about black boys and black girls. And that's why, hey, it's the kids that get caught up in all this shit. It's the dumbass kids. And your dumbass kids been getting caught up in all this dumb shit, and that's why they getting violated out here. But let me show you. Even Lil Pump said it. Don't forget, Lil Pump career is over with. He blackballed. But he said something. Adam 22 was sleeping with certain age groups. Then you'll see also Adam 22 was the number one machine behind Tekashi 6ix9ine. Did you forget Tekashi 6ix9ine got in trouble for sleeping with underage girls? But they do all these different things to see if you're going to accept it. Once you accept it and you keep tuning in, actually, they'll release news or some fuckery, then their views go up more. That's how they know, man, black people love me, man. I just told them some shit and they still fuck with me. Oh, well, shit. Let's keep it going. See, Adam is a shapeshifter. He's slick. He could tell black people he let somebody smash his girl and black people really care and get mad. That's my point. Niggas in tune with everybody, too much involved with everybody. Now, let me show y'all something. Let me show you that Adam 22 is somebody. So you thought he was a nobody. He just played a nobody, so you be on this platform and you're going to start following him. That nigga ain't no nobody. He with them people. I'm going to show y'all. Adam 22 is somebody. But his job was to come on the internet and to distract and to get his money and take away from our traffic. But I'm going to show y'all something, man. This nigga, he's not a nobody. Look, bingo. He's in the loop. He's in a loop that plays stupid. That's why you'll see Adam 22 don't talk about certain people. All he talks about is dumb shit. And he was the one monitoring all of the so-called drill rappers out of Chicago, New York, all of the so-called rappers that was from the streets. He the one that was monitoring them. Get it? He was the monitor. He was watching them. He was the one getting them to incriminate themselves. See that? Adam 22 is a somebody, but he played the role of a nobody. And that's how you got tricked. Look at that. I'm telling you, that boy ain't no joke. That's him in the middle. He is no joke. You see it with Kim K and Kanye? That dude, Adam, is a beast. I'm going to give it to him. But that's Hollywood, man. LA, man. That man can shapeshift. See that? He was Post Malone. He ain't a nobody. Oh, you don't believe that? Let's go back. See him with Drake? When you run into an old friend and y'all have been riding two different waves. Old friend. That's Adam 22 in that picture. Wow. I had to double take, do homework. That's him. That nigga's a beast, y'all. That nigga's a beast. But look, what he said today, he talking about Drake penis. He saw a picture of Drake's penis, and he's trending off that. But what people don't know is this dude cool with Drake. That's what a lot of y'all ain't gonna know. Unless you forgot. Just showing y'all. Why you talking about Drake penis, man? Because that's a trendy topic, right? And you know the street dudes gonna click on. And they gonna still rock with you, Adam. You know that. Adam 22 ain't stupid. He know he can talk about a man's penis, and them black street dudes gonna still pull up. They gonna still pull up because you know they want that clout. But the point is, Adam 22 is a somebody. He ain't a nobody. He just played that role. See that? Now, I want to show you how he shapeshifts. See every picture, he look different. See him right there? He looked like a goddamn white skinhead. Right here, he looked like a white nerd that just chilled. You know what I'm saying? Right here, he looked like a white boy. He don't even look white right there. He looks Spanish, like a Spanish dude from the hood right there. Straight up. That dude is slick. Right here, shit. He looked like goddamn the cool white dude that be on computers all day and shit. See that? That boy ain't no joke. I told y'all, man. White, black people, you gonna stay getting tricked. Right here, he back in skateboard surfer mode. But he is a voice of hip hop. How? Because black niggas was playing around and they let him do it. Meaning they wasn't on their grind like that. Don't get mad at Adam because you ain't outgrind them. Don't get mad at Vlad because you ain't outgrind them. Also, don't get mad at them because guess what? They get help from higher powers. So you're not gonna match that. They get mad, they are somebodies that play roles of nobodies. So you start thinking you on their level, but you're not. They're on a whole nother level. Meaning they somebodies. They're gonna make sure they win. The role is to get black people to buy into it. Because when you get black people to buy into shit, that's how you get rich. And it worked. It's done. All right, it's done. He exploited black people. Then again, they exploited themselves. I'm not gonna blame this man for shit. You know why? They gotta call him up and knock on his door. They gotta pull up to him. And they the ones that fucking do the dumb shit. So you have it. There you have it, man. All right? Just showing y'all, man. He's talking about Drake Penance because that's his homeboy. And he pushing Zesty agendas because he know his main followers are black boys and black men. They love Adam 22. Niggas admire Adam 22, Academics, and Vlad TV. Those are the three YouTubers that niggas want to be like. And that's who they be jealous of. And that's why I say let's go back. Because a lot of you niggas like DMX and Belly. A lot of you niggas like that to this day. So many Jews in this movie. A lot of people just didn't get it because we thought it was entertainment. I fucking love all this shit. I know all this shit by heart. I don't never gotta watch it again. All the Jews already been received. This movie represents the confused black man to this fucking day that can't get his mind right, can't get shit in order. DMX was a nigga that was a street nigga that thought he was so fucking smart. Tommy Buns. Thought he was a smart nigga. Had plans. The drug that broke in the movie that he wanted to get his hands on was some new shit that came out. Kind of like fentanyl now, that new shit. But you'll see within the movie, he went through a lot of hell and he ended up with nothing. Another thing you didn't understand about Belly, when you watch Belly, guess what? A ritual is being done on us when we watch it. It opens up with a satanic event, and that is how the curse get put on every one of us that watch Belly, and all my brothers that know when that shit came out. 9 times out of 10, you was involved in high street activity. But when the movie come on, you'll see the child sit on a 5-point star doing a ritual. When Belly comes on, it comes on and gives it puts us in a dark place. That's why they got DMX to play the role, Dark Man X. But when that movie Belly come on, a spell was cast on all of us because it's a ritual going on when it come on. I sold my soul to the devil. The price is deep. It's cold on this level. Remember? That was a ritual. That happened, that was cast on all of us that watched the movie. Belly is the belly of the beast. The beast is Satan, the dragon. This movie was showing you everything that was fucking demonic and showing us that we are in a demonic world, demonic reality, and we're never going to get out the shit. That's why at the end, he had to kill a minister, but he ain't had the balls to do it. Not that he had the balls to do it. He represented a lost black man that had been deceived. And by the time he got the truth, it was too late. Just like right now, a lot of y'all getting the truth, it's too fucking late. All this shit was already coded in your fucking face. Remember, DMX was the dumb nigga, Sincere was the smart nigga, Nas. Nas kept trying to get him to get in the books. Get your mind right, bro. This shit is played out. He kept saying, man, this shit trash. Man, this shit whack. Nas kept saying, look how we living, man. This shit ain't right. He couldn't put his finger on it, though. That's where we at right now, right? But we still over 20. We 25 years late now, bro. They was telling us back then. Back then. So everything DMX had, the fly house, the crib, all this, that, the third, they going to Jamaica, he on the plug, he chasing plugs, they going out of town, they getting shit clicking. But what happened? Soon they got everything clicking, everything started crumbling. Blah. Next thing you know, niggas started snitching. Bloop. But they was showing you, no matter how much you got your mind set on this so-called street shit, you're going to still end up the fucking ground zero. At the end, Ox got killed. DMX sold out. And let's talk about real life. In real life, both of them are dead. So I just be trying to say a little shit that these things we've been living in fantasy world, now you're going to see all that shit was a fucking lie. But guess what? A lot of y'all just stuck in that shit. And you didn't peep shit because you didn't have your glasses on. Now I got to talk about this real quick. Told y'all, man, these migrants are riding around bogus, smashing people's shit. And they have been demolishing cars in Staten Island, in New York City, and the people pissed off with them. I think a lot of white people are going to start shooting their ass. That's what I think. Unlicensed migrants, unregistered cars turn New York City shelter neighborhood into demolition derby. Not only are they staying in the shelters, here's my proof what we was talking about, y'all. So can you now see that they are not only living in shelters for free, but they also got fucking cars? And I'm going to be real. Some of y'all probably been in America your whole life and ain't got no car. Some of y'all probably ain't got no car right now. How the hell do people just come in this country and got cars already with no L's? Or ain't legit. See that? And you work hard for your shit. They all smash your shit and keep it pushing. You can't sue them. They ain't got no insurance. Y'all see what the fuck going on? Who? You see what? Y'all see this, right? Ain't none of us ever had a chance to live nowhere for free and have a car. But they do. Because that's how they're going to let them get up over us. They getting a lot of assistance. What up, Ramen? Hollywood been exploiting our images and going to the movie like in late 90s after mid. Hey, yo, Ramen Allah, salute to you, bro. You must be new to this channel, bro. I went into all of that already. I went into every fucking thing on this channel, bro. Peace, God. I done went into all of that. Everything. Trust me. Ain't nothing. It's barely nothing I ain't missed on this channel. I done went into all of that. Play by play. That's why I'm telling people. It ain't just 500 episodes for nothing. I done went in a lot of shit. From the old to the new, to the new to the old. Put it all together, brought it back, clear visions, all of that. So salute, bro. I need that, though, bro. I need brothers like that bringing up certain things in case I miss something. That's right. That's what I need. But I went in all of that, bro. But that's what I do. You know what's up. I already know you know because you already know you know. So look, the migrants are riding around in cars with no license, y'all, or no insurance. So I'm just telling y'all now, if you and your, I also peeped that too. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. This ain't even really the time to be driving in your nice car. I'm not even lying to you. This is the time to really be riding the hoopty or something basic. I'm not even playing. It is so many people driving without license right now, y'all. If your shit gets smashed by a foreigner, you're done. Because that's what's going on. They're going to hit your shit and run, or they're going to hit your shit and it ain't nothing going to happen. That's how the shit going down, y'all. So I'm telling you, if you got a nice car, you better start looking at trying to get you some regular shit. Because it's getting worse and worse and worse. Now let's get into the real talk, all right? Barely told you about selling your soul, man. But it's not just selling your soul. Because people, I want to clarify this. Selling your soul is now, it's just a slogan now. It's like something to do. People just say, sell your soul. Selling your soul is whenever you're doing something you know you ain't supposed to be doing, or you know for a fact you're doing some shit that ain't right. That's selling your soul. It's that simple. All right, that's simple. Do not be deceived. God cannot be mocked. A man reaps what he sows. So when you willingly sell out, you got to take what comes with that. That's with anything. It's called taking responsibility. See, a lot of y'all want to play with the street, but when it came time to reap what you sow, you ain't want that smoke. That's why they started snitching and telling and all that other shit that come with it. Because I told you, when you down with evil, you got to be all in. Black people got tricked to being evil. A lot of y'all ain't evil, but that's why you pay the price, because you like to play both sides. But my key is you reap what you sow. The lifestyle you live, that's the way you're going to fucking die. But y'all want to admit that. Y'all want to understand that? Well, the one who sows to please his sinful nature from the nature will reap destruction. The one who sows to please the spirit from the spirit will reap eternal life. Let me clarify that in my opinion real clear. Those who keep it real with themselves will remain real. Those who not real with themselves will always be in trouble. It's called self-destruction. Meaning, when you know the truth, but you don't want to acknowledge the truth, you want to keep living a life of sin. Well, you live a life of sin, you got to take what comes with it. Don't cry, don't complain. You want to reap what you sow. It's called karma. That's all it is, karma. What you plant is what you're going to grow. If your child ain't shit, it's going to grow up to not be shit. That's simple. The seeds you planted in that child's head his whole life, basically you probably told that child it wasn't shit anyway, or you treated them like shit, so they're going to get older and think they ain't shit because you put the seed in their head. And now that person grew up to be trouble. The point is this. We live a life of fuckery. Then when that shit come crashing, we don't want to know no parts of that shit. What you gotta know now is we've been living by fuckery for too long, and now everything is coming down. That's my opinion. That's what I see. You will always harvest what you plant. Those who live only to satisfy their own sinful nature will harvest decay and death from that. Why? You can't reap the benefits if you ain't plant the right seeds, dummy. If you ain't been keeping it real with people, when it's all said and done, you're going to be on your own. That's what's going on now. That's why I said you're going to decay. Decay means you're going to self-destruct, and ain't nobody going to have no part to you. It's going to be all your fault. Self-destruction means you did it. Your fault. Because you always been harvesting bullshit. Troublemaking ass niggas, gaslighters, lying ass people, bullshitters. Get it? Scammers. In the end, you're going to get nothing. So yeah, you winning today, but in the end, you'll get yours. I tell you that all the time. That's my opinion. I know. I done got my ass spanked a couple times in life, so I'm telling you what I know. You know what I'm saying? To plant seeds throughout versions of the Bible, sowing is used as a metaphor for one's action. Get it? This shit you do catches up to you. That's simple. But my point is, these are not just sayings. This is nature. Common sense. If I smack somebody today, I can't think they might not smack me another day, or I might not get smacked another day. Get it? That's how it works. You shoot somebody and brag about it, one day you're going to get shot. You take a life, one day somebody's going to take your life. That's just how it goes. See, y'all don't believe because you think the world functions on you, but it don't. Your word don't mean shit. That's why you're going to do is talk, run your fucking mouth, and keep being a victim and a dummy. Know why? Because you don't believe in spiritual energy. Therefore, it's too late. It's over. And the people that came to tell you, you ain't listen. You thought you could buy your way out of everything. You thought you can party away everything and escape that shit. But guess what? I told you, man. Everybody going to have to take their walk to the crossroad one day. Everybody's going to be there, and you have to make a decision on what the fuck you're going to do with your life. Because a lot of y'all ain't going to have no life soon anyway. And today is a supermoon, harvest season. We are officially in harvest season. So now we're going to see who's going to live, who ain't. I'm talking real talk around here. Because I know what's going on. The thing set up, how you going to make it with gas $7? Somebody tell me that. This is California right now. If this happened in the East Coast, boy, oh boy. Whew. LA is actually insane and evil. Tell me why do I choose to live here? Well, according to what was written, allegedly, they say Cali is something like Sodom and Gomorrah, and this shit been burning. People got evil in their face every day, but they want to run and hide and perpetrate. I keep telling y'all, this internet ain't going to save you. You can scroll all day. You're going to be looking for trending topics forever. Ain't shit going to happen. Ain't nothing going to pop. Ain't no story going to drop of some shit you ain't heard before. Ain't nothing new. The real shit is this right here. Kids dying, gas going up, self-destruction, y'all. This is the real shit. The smoke screen is on the internet. The real shit is in real life. The real life shit ain't being covered on the news. See that? $7 and change for gas. That's called insanity. I ain't one of them old heads back in the day. Oh, back in the day, we had this and that. But I'm going to keep it real. When I first started driving, a gallon was $1. $1. And for years, it was how much, y'all? 2 and change for years. 2 and change for years. No more than about 3 and change. Now look where we at. How the hell I'm going to afford this? If I live in Cali, I got to go to work in my car 5 days a week. I got other shit to do. I got kids. How the fuck am I going to keep up with this? Plus my rent and all this other shit going up. That's designed for you not to have shit. This is to run you the fuck out. This is why they letting the migrants stack all their money up. So when it's time for them to live their life, they will be able to afford this stuff. Also, I said it before, what I peep, y'all, driving a car is now going to be a luxury. Driving a car was something like us riding a bike. It was basic shit. That's what we do, right? Now, driving a car is going to be a luxury. If you driving a fucking Kia, it's going to be like you rich now. That's how it's going to be. When all the cars are, it's going to be like whoever got a car, wow, he got a car. Man, she still got a car. It's going to be like that. Car going to be a luxury, y'all. Those who can't afford it, you ain't going to be in one. Everybody know that's driving right now. Insurance done went up. We know interest rates going up. A car is a luxury. What else going to be a luxury, my people? Eating good food. Eating good is a luxury. Everybody know to eat a good meal, $25. All the good shit we love is now going to be a luxury. It ain't a gimme. It ain't a guarantee no more. It's a luxury. You know what's happening? The truth about to be revealed on who's really getting money and who ain't. Who been taking care of business and who hasn't. Because those who've been taking care of business don't have nothing to worry about. They're going to be straight. Because this whole new world is based on money. That is the new world order. The new way of doing things is the shit you thought was a gimme ain't no more. And the shit you really want, that fly shit, that nice shit, guess what? You got to really hustle for it, and you got to really deserve it because it's not a gimme no more. Get it? It's like this. No disrespect. You're not in social service. They want to check your business. Do you have a bank account? Do you have a car? They now looking at it like this. If you're on social service, you ain't going to have no car. And if we're going to make it where you ain't going to be able to afford no car. You're no longer going to be able to take a disability check and pay your car note off. Get it? You no longer can classify your kids as having attention deficit disorder and get a check. Now you get the check, but you ain't gonna be able to get that check and afford no gas and no car. That's my point. You're no longer going to be able to get benefits and sustain in this world off of you're only going to be able to get the things you need with government assistance now. I say that. They're making it where everything that is luxurious, like these new fly apartments that they just brought out, they just built out fly apartments in every city, every state. You got to have bread to be in those joints. That's how they're making it. The new life of luxury. Ain't nothing to guarantee. Your money up, you straight. That's the new America now. Anybody with their money right in America going to be living good. That's the truth. Anybody struggling, you're going to catch hell. The new world order means no more middle class, no more in between. You either rich or you're not. You either on this side or you're not. You either good or you're bad. Whatever side you on, it's no more in between now. You got to prove who you are now. And you got to prove who you are by the way you move and handle your family. That's where we at now, y'all. That's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's what I see. And that's all you got to know on my side. So other than that, man, I want to thank all y'all for tuning in. And like I said, I don't want Crazy Bone to kick the bucket, man. I don't. He a good dude. He a good rapper. You know what I'm saying? But I know how this game go, man. This how this game go. When you down, you down. And Busy Bone and them know what's up. That's why they ain't saying nothing. Also, don't forget they about to get a street in Cleveland. Don't forget about these streets we see. All these street signs we see. Don't forget street signs are named after dead people. When that was another sign of hip hop being dead, when they started putting up all these rap signs. Wu-Tang got a street, Biggie got a street. Get it? That's also a sign of us being dead. Because 50 years from now, when we gone and rap is dead, those signs will still be up. All the signs are for dead people, man. And that's also how the powers that be show love to the people that played their part. Get it? That's how I go. Because I told you life is fake. All this shit was scripted. And these are just the soundtracks to make us think shit was real. That's why your whole life, you can't go through nothing in your life without referring to no music. Because music has been a soundtrack to your life, and that's part of what been keeping us stupid. That's why this black man on the porch represents a black man unaware to what's going on, because he caught up in his world playing cards, and he's supposed to be stupid until his ass get touched. And a lot of y'all gonna get touched. And I ain't talking about good touch. I'm talking about bad touch. Because a lot of y'all on demon time. That's what this means. Demon time. Get it? Crossroad. You either going to be good or you're going to be bad. Y'all chose to be bad. So, you know how I end for the bad guy, right? It ain't going to be good for y'all. It is what it is. That's my opinion, too. Don't listen to me. That's just what I got to say. And I'm about to get out of here, man. All right? Weekend here. Relax yourself. Chill out. I know some of y'all got paid, man. Relax. It's okay. Hey, if you got that check, it's okay. Chill out. This ain't about nothing. It's just about knowing. My whole thing was not about, like I say, things are old now. Yeah, I'm not here to diss nobody that was on the system. My point is the whole time you was on the system, you're supposed to have been pimping that shit. If you ain't pimped that system and come up off that shit, you're going to now be a victim of that shit. That's just how the game goes. Warfare out here, man. Financial warfare, y'all, and spiritual. That's it. You holler at my people, man. Who up in here? What up, A? Don't Remy Ma got a street in the Bronx? Yep. She got a street. She been trending. And guess what? I watched basketball. I watched the WNBA playoffs. I seen Remy Ma in the crowd, and they put the camera on her too. Yep. And I said it in my head. But you just said, hey, yep. Brian Tisdale, thank you very much, Better Needs, for donating. TG. Sacrifice, or you ain't see the end of the movie. Styles P. Hey, let me ask you about Styles P. Don't Styles P got a child that died recently? B. Taylor, Chris Miller. What up, bro? What's up, family? I see y'all up in here. The day I found your channel, young man, you're open 59 your eyes. I'm sharing your words. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm just being me. That's what it's about. Each one teach one. This ain't got no age on it. Ain't nothing got an age on it. You only got an age on it when you want to keep being stuck in the age. You want to be stuck in it ain't the age. You want to be stuck in a time. That's that old shit. We ain't in that old shit no more, y'all. Everything is new. The new is your salvation. Salute, Kim. What up, Kim? What up, KC up in this thing, man? What's up, Diary? What's the word? Peace, brother. All this hip-hop money, where's the hip-hop black? Hold up, the hip-hop black mall, Facebook. Okay. Hey, man. Just shows you, man. If let's say we did have our chance to rise and get back in power. The rap money was the money to do it with. We had the money, right? Let's just keep it real. We had the money. We had the chance. We all had a chance to shine. We all had a good, decent life. Some of us, most of us. But one thing we did or didn't do, we didn't focus, and we didn't have no agenda. We didn't have no plan. We just freestyle. That's the joke too. It ain't just black people know how to freestyle. We actually freestyle with our life. We just go with that shit play by play. We've been doing this shit forever. We just freestyle. Whole life of freestyle, man. Just go as you do and just figure it out as you go. Freestyle, man. We the masters of that freestyle shit. Salute, Shice Black. And don't forget, y'all, anybody tapping into this channel, everything I'm really speaking on is in the past tense, all right? Everything I'm saying is because it's already done. It's already over. I'm not talking about nothing about what's no future. The future is the new mentality. But the shit I'm talking about, all this shit is old. The future is how we going to connect these dots. How we going to survive. How we going to make it. How we going to prosper. When I talk about that, that's the future. But when I talk about this other shit, it's all old past shit. And I'm just doing that to show y'all that we was trapped in a lost world. And if you stay in that lost world, I'm showing you that whole lost world was always designed for us to fail and die. That's that simple. That's why I showed you Belly, man. Belly also showed you that. The world we live in is designed for us to die. That's it. That's simple. Who else up in here? Don't forget tonight, that moon. Harvest season, man. Now you see why these kids getting plucked, picked and plucked? You see why people getting snatched, picked and plucked? Salute, y'all. Salute. Salute to everybody in the bushes, man. Everybody on top of the roof. What's up, Colleen? What's up, Faith? We always wait until it's too late. Yeah, that's how they do it. The key is they keep us on the back clock, man. That's how I spoke about this, man. What it is, right? The world is on one time, and they gave us a watch, and the shit is off a little bit. It's a little broke. It's off a couple. You get it? We on the time that's off. They on the correct time. And that's how the world been run for years. This is how they've been controlling our reality for years. If you can control a clock, if you can control their reality, you can control them and everything they set out to do. Truman Show. I recently watched that recently. It's all in the Truman Show. How Jim Carrey was living a fake ass world. He thought he was in the real world, but all his neighbors were actors. His co-workers were actors. His whole life was fucking fake. And I watched that movie recently, and that shit old. And I saw it recently. I said, God damn, the motherfuckers played us. I said, that's how we still living to this day. Truman world. Fake ass world. But you can't tell a nigga that shit ain't real. But they starting to figure it out now, y'all. When a lot of y'all see that the shit you was trying to do, it ain't gonna work, you're gonna see. A lot of y'all already know now. That's why I'm gonna shout out to some of y'all, because I know for a fact some of y'all left rocking with this channel. Y'all left rocking with me. A lot of y'all thought I was talking some BS. A lot of y'all thought I was full of shit or whatever, some clout, whatever y'all thought. But I understand some of y'all came back because y'all know I was telling the truth, man. Some of y'all know y'all started figuring this shit out on your own, man. That's all I'm trying to tell you, man. I ain't here for no fucking clout. Wax Dog, what up, bro? Everything I said from the beginning, I mean it. I'm going to stick on that, man. It's not about this shit. It ain't about me. Niggas got caught up in that look at me show shit. Every nigga you looked at for too long, where the fuck they at now? Everybody that garnered your attention. Everybody that had shenanigans, What happened to the trolling? What happened to the beef? What happened to the back and forth? All this shit that was going on. Where's that now, y'all? Niggas getting dry, right? Okay, people got their money. They did their thing. People did their thing. Boom, boom, boom. But now what? Back to square one, right? Everybody just twiddling their thumbs, figuring out what's going to happen next. What we going to do today? I'm telling you, a lot of people are searching for some shit that's not going to be there. They ain't going to find it. Ain't never coming back. It's over with. It's fucking over. Get it through your head. You niggas don't get shit through your head. What up, Judah? Salute, Judah. Salute. Salute to the Hebrew Israelites. All right, y'all. We got to get out of here, man. On that note, I'm going to holler at y'all later. Y'all know I got things cooking. Who else up in here? Don't forget, y'all, this playing right now, too, so y'all can check this out, too, man. This is dark. That's why I say, when I did this, then I had to cover them kids. I'm like, man, it's just too much. Sometimes this shit be affecting me. I'm just being real with y'all, man. I got a heart. This shit is getting out of control because I know what's going on and I know what's going to happen. And I know where all this shit headed, and they ain't headed nowhere good, y'all. When you got this, the older people taking L's, people in their 20s, 30s taking L's, the kids wilding out, taking L's, man, I already know what's going on. You cannot see this. If you cannot see this, y'all, it is what it is, man. I'm done. I'm done blowing. I'm done. I feel like I did what I had to do. Monique Hill. OG. Or QG, pardon me. They not in a good spot. All the old homies not doing well. Not exactly. The ones who thought they could be a bum or live off of a woman or live off their mama, they all broke and busted. That's a fact, brother. That is a fact. That's the number one thing going on right now. I've been telling brothers this shit over a fucking year ago. Niggas thought I was hating. I had brothers sending me comments like, man, my girl don't take care of me. That ain't what I was trying to say. I was trying to tell brothers, look, bro, this is time to get your shit together because anybody could flip on you. Anybody could turn their back on you. Things you got planned could not pan out right. You don't want to be on your last leg if somebody act funny with you. You fucked up, bro. This is what I was trying to tell brothers. Real shit. It go for me too. But niggas don't listen. The days of you living through your girl, your wife, getting caught up what your wife got, that's cool. But it's a time now. Guess what's going to happen? You're going to start taking out your family mouth because your wife can't afford to take care of you and the kids and pay all the fucking bills. It was a time before, even if your wife made over 6 figures, even if she could have took care of you, it was a time where some woman was in position to take care of their man. Look, baby, you ain't got to work. I got this. Not no more. This ain't the time for that. Because your wife can get sick. C-19, got to take off for a while. What the fuck you going to do? Just sit there looking stupid? That's where we at now. But I also was saying brothers got to be prepared to start going hard for their family. That's what I was really saying. The time of leeching is done. If you a player, bro, if you about your business, you get to the bag, or your lady make good money, that's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But I was also saying it's time for brothers to get in warrior mode, go get it mode, solid mode. You got to start showing you get your own right now and hold it down. That's where we at right now. That's the last fight, but that fight over with too. Because like the brother just said right here, too many brothers is waiting around too long, depending on chicks, getting comfortable. Why? She go to work. I watch the kids. I scroll on the internet all day and troll niggas. Told y'all that shit was gonna be played out. Think I don't know what niggas do? Think like I ain't black or something? Huh? You know why I said that shit? Because the shit niggas doing, I did that shit over 10 years ago. I was trolling motherfuckers on the internet, babysitting my daughter, but I was doing that shit on fucking Twitter. You get it? And Facebook, shit like that. I was doing that shit years ago without babysitting. Only difference is I was hustling at night, babysitting the daytime. Get it? On the internet all day. Scrolling, trolling, boom, watching the baby. I did it years ago. Y'all doing that shit now. I told y'all a lot of shit I talk about is the shit I already did. I was doing that shit over 10 years ago. Y'all niggas doing that shit right now. That's my point. You're late. A lot of y'all late to the internet. A lot of y'all was locked the fuck up. Came home, jumped on the internet. You're late on this shit. This internet shit over 20 years old, man. Y'all was on it like it's new. Oh, the internet. Oh, I don't really be on the internet like that, though. I don't really be on here like that. When I get on here, I troll niggas. 50-some years old. Y'all late, bro. Y'all fucking late. Y'all didn't know when you're on the internet, it's a certain etiquette how you move on this shit. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up, y'all. I ain't here to diss nobody. I don't want to diss nobody, man. Just that, hey, this shit that go on, man. What up, Juice? All YouTube ever been for me was last. I told y'all that before. I watch people. I used to watch people that think they serious, and I be fucking crying. Many of people was serious. I used to laugh at how people was buying that bullshit. That was funny to me. That was funny. I don't give a fuck. When I see niggas that was bullshitting, and I see all them goddamn views in the chat, and niggas typing their ass off in the chat, I be laughing my ass off. I be like, they think this motherfucker real. I be like, they believe that shit. That shit to be hilarious. And I ain't gonna lie, some niggas that was serious became comedians to me. So them niggas was funny for real. I ain't gonna lie, man. Niggas be funny. Niggas was funny, man. I'm not even trying to be funny, man. I used to love that shit. Watch niggas lie to motherfuckers and they believe that shit. Make up shit. Niggas be right back. That shit funny to me. Most people that is serious on here was funny to me, man. Not even gonna lie to y'all, man. I had to find ways to laugh. You feel me? Ronnie had to find ways to laugh because nobody want to be funny no more. Niggas so tough. Nobody want to make a comedy channel. Niggas are so dry. They ain't got no jokes. I'm like, damn, nigga can make. I'd rather nigga do a channel and do short comedy every fucking day. Everybody need to laugh. So I had to start laughing at niggas that thought they were serious. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened. And the main niggas you get your laugh off is so-called street niggas. They the funniest niggas on the planet. They the funniest niggas. When I see niggas that's trapped in a time frame, them niggas are fucking hilarious to me. When I see niggas that I know for a fact used to be beer drinking niggas on the corner with an internet page, and them niggas think they be serious, that shit funny to me. I love that shit, dog. I love that dumb shit. Sometimes I do. Because these niggas a joke. That shit funny, bro. Niggas came to the internet and lost their fucking mind. Like this shit just came out, bro. You can't be in jail for fucking 15, 10, 20 years. Come home and think some shit new that ain't new. It's not new. It's new to you, not nobody else. Some of y'all niggas was already washed up niggas on the y'all. Some of y'all never went to jail. You been home the whole time. You been a fat washed up nigga on the couch. That's why you didn't want to get on the internet at first. But see, some of y'all had to go to the gym, lose a little weight. Some of y'all had to get off that little drugs and shit. You got cleaned up a little bit. Then you had your balls to come on the internet. And y'all came on the internet about 2015, 16, around them times, and y'all started feeling yourself. My question is, where you niggas at now? Where you niggas at now? Most of y'all, where the fuck y'all at? Some of y'all been YouTubing your ass off. Fuck YouTube, actually. Some of y'all just been on this internet shit for too long, and grown men on the internet after a while, you look, you can be that's like me, man. I do lives. You think I ain't got family and shit going on? If people see me clown on the internet too much, I'm gonna be a fucking clown in my own reality. That's what a lot of y'all did. You was on the internet playing. Meanwhile, your wife in the background, kids looking at you stupid. After a while, you become a joke in your own household. Why? Too much clowning. You clown too much, you be a fucking clown. And that's what a lot of y'all did. Y'all clown too much. I clown too, but I ain't fucking clowning every day, all day. Because everything ain't a fucking joke. Gotta be serious sometime, bro. Anyway, that's my opinion. I'm about to get out of here. I'm about to shut up. Man, love to all y'all. Love to my family, my real supporters. Shout out to everybody that's here. Everybody that tapped in, you're all welcome. You don't just got to have a membership to tap in. Just tap in. Other than that, man, we out. I got love for all y'all, man. Even the haters. We all good. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no smoke. You know why? Look, the people that got the real smoke, they're already smoking us. So I ain't got time to be beefing with nobody. I don't care about nothing that got going. You get what I'm saying? Look, ain't nothing nobody going to say going to offend me in real life. Like, I ain't trying to take out my own people. I ain't with none of that shit. Why? Because I already know there's other people in position trying to take people out right now. So it is what it is. On that note, man, episode 550. I'm out. 1. Enjoy y'all weekend. Hey, you right, B. Tisdale. He damn sure did call himself the devil's son-in-law. You right. You right. He did call himself the devil's son-in-law. He said the mother effing devil's son-in-law. Yeah. He said Peter, the coochie eater. No, it's the E. The motherfucker. Yeah. The pussy beater. That's what he said. That's right. Anyway, pardon me, y'all. Hey, yo, y'all, I'm going to tell y'all though this. If you ain't doing it this weekend, watch Belly again. I bet you it's going to look different to you when you watch it. Anybody that know the truth, watch Belly again and watch it's going to be a whole new movie for you. Trust me. Watch it. Watch that joint. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a whole new movie for you once you know the truth.